શાસનપતિ શ્રવણ ભગવાન મહાવીર સ્વામીને મારા ભાવપૂર્વક વંદન. અસીમ ઉપકારી રાષ્ટ્રસંત પરમ ગુરુદેવ આપ શ્રીના ચરણોમાં મારા ભાવપૂર્વક વંદન. સર્વ ઉપકારી ગુરુ ભગવંતો તથા મહાસતીજીને મારા ભાવપૂર્વક વંદન. Since the last few days, we are moving on to the path of moksha. Param Gurudev has been explaining to us the 9 tattvas, out of which the first 2 are the Jeev and the Ajeev. The Jeev tattva, which is the soul, which is going to be permanently with us, and the Ajeev tattva are the non-living elements. The connection between the Jeev tattva and the Ajeev tattva is because of the karmas which are attached to our body, which combines the body and the soul. Param Gurudev beautifully explained to us with an example. It is our illusion that we tend to connect ourselves to the Ajeev tattva and consider ourselves that it is the body who we are. Example, when we blow a balloon, we fill in air into the balloon. The balloon grows bigger and bigger due to the air which is filled in it. It is not the balloon which is growing, but it is the air which is making the balloon grow more and more. In the same way, it is not the soul which is growing. It is the body which is growing older and older day by day. Ultimately, it is the body which will one day surely get disconnected. The body and the soul are not going to be permanent together forever. Ultimately, the body one day will get detached from the soul. The other day, a family from Kutch had come to Gurudev on the occasion of his birthday. Param Gurudev took this opportunity and explained to him the true reason of birth and death. He explained that the day on which we are born is not our true identity. Our real identity is the birth of our soul, which is Anadi Anant, which was there and which will remain. As the years pass by, one should aim to increase the virtues, and it should give rise to the birth of new and new virtues, which will take us closer to the soul. The birth celebration should not be for the wrong identity. Ultimately, one day it is going to end. And he gave us an example that as we develop feelings of love and hatred towards each other, our feelings of attachment and detachment will also keep on increasing. But our only aim should be loving the slightest living being on earth. We should aim to love all the living beings on earth. This should be our ultimate aim. This is the true quality of our soul. Ultimately, it is only and only a guru in our lives which helps us to shatter all our illusions of birth and death. He makes us realize our true identity and breaks the vicious circle of birth and death. It is not that he breaks our illusion of this birth, but he breaks all our illusions of all the coming births and detaches ourselves from love and hatred, and ultimately helps us develop a balance where we start living each and every living being on earth. It is only the Guru Tattva which helps us realize that it is the soul which is permanent and it is not the body which is going to be permanent. So now we request Param Gurudev that to register this feeling of birth and death within us so strongly that in the future years to come and when death comes to us, we break all our shackles from all our relations, from all our wrong identity and move on towards developing good virtues which help us go closer to our soul which is going to be permanent with us.